So, namaste and welcome into our beautiful Akashic webinar. We had a first part of this webinar done on Wednesday where we learned about who our Akashic masters, our Akashic keepers and guides are. We are going to be taking this work forward. However, if you've not been able to attend our first webinar and joining this, no worries. We are going to be doing some very constructive work today, which is a way forward from what we've done before. But you will anyway be able to catch up on what we've done before, and you will be able to pick out important aspects of webinar one, this webinar, and take away something very beautiful. Today, I've also worked out something that will help you in your everyday life to resolve life's some of the most important aspects and issues. Okay. Before I begin with the webinar, I would want to know from all of you just one thing. Okay. Be very active in the chat window here and type down that one aspect of your life that needs to change, that is troublesome, that you want to change, not only from all the aspects, but from your soul structure. What do I mean when I say soul structure? I mean that there could be some repeating patterns in life, and you know that you need to do something about yourself to change that. I mean that when you have certain aspects that are nagging right now in your life, and you know that this is nothing to do with the way you're living, the way you're conducting yourself, the way you're behaving, but something at the soul level that needs to change. So, whether it is health, wealth, relationships, anything, or any other karmic pain that you have, I want you to simply write down that aspect, that area of your life. I'm just reading through your comments. Okay. Betrayals, yes. Repeated patterns, finances, health, yes. Peace of mind, that's very important. Family finances, yes. Wealth, oh wow. A lot of us have wealth as the question. Relationship, yes. Relationship pain, I understand. Right. What more? Karmic pattern. You need to be little more. Those of you who are writing karmic patterns, just start looking, not for me, but for yourself, start looking into the aspects of what kind of karmic patterns these are. Okay. Whether they are turning into a relationship issue, whether they are turning into a health issue, whether they are doing something else for yourself. Okay. Before we continue at this point in time, if you think this is going to be helping any of your friends and family members, we've given the link in the chat window here. Go ahead and invite your friends, invite others who can be benefited, because today we are going to be doing some constructive work that will help you resolve these kind of things, right? Before we begin with today's webinar, and those of you who are completely new to me, is there anyone who's joining me for the very first time? Anyone who's joining me for the very first time? Yes, I can see the hand raises. Thank you so very much for joining me. I'm very honored to have you all. May I have your permission to introduce myself? Yeah. And before anything else, I would love to acknowledge you for being here, for spending this time in honoring your soul, for spending this time in making a transformation. My request to all of you is to stay till the end, because we are going to be doing some soul contract work that will help you release these contracts. I'm very shortly going to tell you what are the contracts about, but let me begin by introducing myself. Is that all right? Okay, thank you so much. My name is Siddhisha. I'm a spiritual energy activation coach, a divination expert, and a TEDx speaker. I'm master of more than 100 healing courses. Name any: Reiki Grandmaster, Lama Fera, Akashic, Magnified Healing, dragons, angels, unicorns, and so many other healing energies. I have been teaching them, practicing them for years now. And with the collection of so much that I've learned, today I'm coming to you with something that is going to heal our souls. I'm a founder of Celestial Dragons Healing System, a system that has helped hundreds of people transform their lives within minutes, empowered more than 11,000 people with my readings, healings, and teachings in last 5 years' time. And my divination journey had begun with card reading. I started doing card reading for myself because I wanted some guidance in my life. But when I realized that, I wanted to go beyond everything, reading was not the only solution to healing my life. I started searching for some workshop, something, some energy that will help me resolve those matters that are from past lives, those matters that are stuck and so difficult to get rid of. Have you ever come across those moments when you feel that, I'm doing everything, but nothing is working out when it comes to this matter? Everything else is working out, and this is not working out for me. I came across one of those points in my life, and that's when I bumped into the realm of Akasha. I started realizing that I had to do some soul structure changes. Something that was happening in my soul had to change. The way it functioned had to change. The way it thought, the way it behaved had to change in order to change many realities of my life. Why? Because I had to take some learning so that my learnings are over and soul can move forward. And Akasha gave me that knowledge, gave me that platform to not only discover what were my contracts like, but also resolve them. So I started working with it, and my life started changing. In the coming few years, my entire career changed. I was recognized for my work all the way from corporate life. I moved into a life of healing, a life of spirituality, a life of teaching what I'd learned and helped so many other people transform. This gave me my soul purpose. So I would want to share some of the learnings that I had in my journey of Akasha and that will benefit you. Shall we begin learning? Yes. Before we learn, my only request to you is to please be open minded. Turn on your cameras, sit with me, be interactive. Keep your books, your pens with you. Whenever you have that light bulb moment, you will note it down in your book, and you will also show me a thumbs up sign. You will show me a thumbs up sign because it clicked something inside of you. We are going to be discussing some of the very important matters of life. Okay. I'm going to be starting with a few. How many of you are married? Okay. How many of you vowed कि सात जन्म साथ रहेंगे? Okay. How many of you have promised others that I will do this for you or do that for you? Okay, it's not about marriage, but हमने किसी ना किसी को promises करे that you know what, I'm going to be doing this for you. I'm going to be giving you this money. I'm going to be taking care of you when you're not well. I will stand by you when no one is standing by yourself. कहाँ है? Okay. कई लोगों को नहीं कह के भी have we made promises in our mind that you know what, I want to be protecting this person. I want to be protecting my child. I want to be doing this. I want to be doing that. You know what we've done? We made contracts. We've made promises. We've made vows. We've made oaths. हम में से कितने लोगों ने हमारे बच्चों को कहा है बेटा अभी नहीं समझोगे, you will realize this when you grow up. How many of us have told others that how do you know of my situation? You will know only when you walk into my shoes. Yeah. Or how many of us have secretly thought that, what I'm going through, let that person experience so that the person realizes. Some of us go through that painful time, and if that is not happened with you, you are a brilliant soul. But even if that has happened with you and you regret it, you are a great soul because you realize something like this has happened and you wanted to be. So, okay, every time you told your children कि बेटा अब नहीं समझोगे, बड़े हो जाओगे, you will come into this situation. You know what that is? That's a curse. That's a curse we have given to our children, our siblings, our parents, our friends when we said कि आप नहीं समझोगे जब तक आपकी लाइफ में ये नहीं होगा. That is secretly feeling and believing कि आप समझो ये by walking this path of pain. Okay? Every word we speak, every word we think, every word we believe in has a powerful energy. डू वी अग्री कि हर शब्द में पावर होता है? एवरीथिंग वी से, एवरीथिंग वी डू लेट्स आउट एनर्जीज इन द यूनिवर्स. इफ यू अग्री, जस्ट से अग्री इन द चैट विंडो हियर. बी एक्टिव विथ मी, बी present, because I'm going to be talking about how a soul functions over lifetimes, over periods. या एक सोल ने एक लाइफ में, मैं आपको पूछ रही हूँ, एक लाइफ में, लेट्स फॉरगेट अबाउट कर्सेस, वी आर नॉट नर्चरिंग देम, बट आपने इस लाइफ में अप्रोक्सीमेटली कितने प्रोमिसेस करे होंगे? ऐसे छोटे मोटे बड़े, 7 जन्मों के वादे से लेकर आई विल गिव यू दिस मनी, टू आई विल स्टैंड बाय यू, ओके आई विल टेक यू हियर, व्हेन यू कम हियर वी विल विजिट दिस टेम्पल, वी विल विजिट दिस प्लेस, आई विल टेक यू हियर, कितने करे होंगे? कैन यू काउंट देम, और हैज इट बिकम काउंटलेस बाय नाउ? फॉर दोज ऑफ यू हु फील कि हमारे प्रोमिसेस काउंटलेस बन चुके हैं, just show me your support by just typing C in the chat window. Countless बन चुके हैं? Yeah. And imagine this is only one life. This is only one life. हम promises किसको करते हैं? हम promises भगवान से करते हैं कि भगवान जब ये मिल जाएगा मैं ये करूंगी. When this happens, I will come and visit you in this place, in that place. We do it with the places also. We love some place so much, we want to visit that place so much that we want to visit and revisit. And we sometimes make promises with the place saying that I want to come here again in this month, and I will. Right? Has this happened with you? Yeah. We make promises with other souls and people, whether they are in any form. Any one of you having animal companions? Yeah. Any one of you who've planted trees? Any one of you who've shared that bonding with any other life form? Have we made promises with them? Have we made promise to feed them, nurture them? Have we made promise to do so much? Understand that today's session is not about stopping you from making promises, but making you aware of what happens with every promise, with every soul contract, and how to resolve them. And do you realize that I'm only talking about very lighter contracts? Yeah. Sometimes our souls have made very, very terrible and powerful contracts. They could be either terrible or very, very powerful, very, very strong, right? Now, I'm just parking the topic of promises, vows, oaths, curses aside for a while. I'm going to come back and we are going to readdress this. But I want you to know, how does a soul's journey work? Because are we giving promises in only one life? We've been doing it in lifetimes, right? And do you know how many of you know and agree that we also make promises in between lifetimes? जब एक सोल ट्रांजिट कर गई है उसके बाद भी वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स बनाती है. Yes, so I'm going to take you through this journey, okay, of how this, yes, I'm going to come to this particular aspect of how a soul makes contracts in between lifetimes. So for this, we need to be exploring our soul's journey. We are right now in our human experience. Yes, we agree. Human experience क्या है? Human experience एक ऐसा experience है that lives in a physical body. However, who rules? Who rules? The soul rules. The brain has ideas, logic, thinking, plans, consciousness. But whose plan? Our life is actually following the soul's plan, right? Any of you who does not agree with this right now, today's webinar is not for you. This is about how a soul's journey moves. So the soul tries to do what? In a human life, the soul constantly tries to awaken the human consciousness and say, hey, please do this. Please do not do this. Don't waste your time here. You need to be here. And sometimes there are soul callings for you to be doing certain things, driving you to the purpose. Have you seen कि life आपको एक रास्ते ले जा रही है, but so आपका mind आपको एक रास्ते ले जा रहा है, but at certain point in time, your soul takes a diversion and takes you in a completely different path. It does not let you do certain things at all. Why? Because that's not the soul's plan. Then how does a soul's plan work? Let's understand that by understanding the soul's journey over and over. Okay? When a soul crosses over, यानी कि ह्यूमन बॉडी से निकल के जब वो ऊपर जाती है, पहले 7 मिनट, so first 7 minutes, the soul is still disintegrating from the human body. It's kind of painful for the soul to come out of the human body. In this time, the soul is in a mystical realm, and in front of it is a large screen playing so many scenes from the soul's life. These scenes are happy moments of life, these scenes are challenging moments of life, very important, loving, kind, threatening, understanding moments of life, all the way from the soul was conceived till the last breath that the soul is going to be taking now. वो सारे scenes play हो रहे हैं, okay? And this is what actually the soul is given a review. The soul is given a review of what happened in your life. To do what? Why are we taking this review? To make a chitta. You were to take so many learnings in your life. You have done so many good things in your life, but you made 3 big mistakes. So out of these learnings, you've already taken 3 learnings, your 2 learnings are pending, and you made 3 new mistakes. So in all, so I'm just giving you a random example of a soul, okay? In all, you have 5 learnings to be taking. So here, the mystical beings who are showing you this will ask you, बताओ कितने life में 5 learnings लोगे? How many lifetimes will you take to receive your 5 learnings? At this point in time, next to the soul, his guardian angels or his guardian spirits are present to help and support him and guide him. They do not take any decisions for the soul, but they are there to nurture, to support, to guide. So some of the bravest souls decide that I will take all the learnings in one life. Just one life, give me everything. Seen any beggars by the roadside? Sometimes have limbs missing, no food, no water, scorching sunlight, no relationship, no money. Yes, These are the bravest of the souls who are taking so many learnings in one life. There are other category of souls who are like, okay, I'm not going to go extremely brave, I'm not going to go extremely easy, but I can take three learnings in life, and that's also kind of tough. And there are souls who say, no, I want my lives to be easy, and I want the learn only one learning in a life. We've also come across the souls whose lives are kind of easy, right? They don't have to go through so much. There is so much ease. But these are the ones who chose to go easy. So, what is the right process? There is no right, there is no wrong. It's only a soul's choice. So, we are going to be talking about this moderate choice, this that this soul has made. That okay, I'm going to be taking three learnings in my life: health, wealth, and relationships. So, at this point in time, all the decisions of what kind of health, relationship, and financial learnings the soul will take are discussed with the soul. That yeah, you made this mistake, you need to do this. You need to learn this, you need to learn this. The soul is aware of what learnings needs to be taken. Are we all on the same page? Yes. Post which, what really happens when the soul agrees, sorry, when the soul agrees to all of them, the soul is sent out in a room, a chamber. In this chamber are so many different souls. ये सारे souls यहाँ पे आए हैं contracts बनाने के लिए, और इसीलिए इस soul को भी यहाँ भेजा गया है. So the soul goes to one person first and says, hey, I need a wealth learning in my life. Someone needs to come and cheat. Will you do that for me? तो ये soul कहता है कि भैया मैं ये नहीं कर सकता. To give you learning, why should I be taking any kind of pain in my life? So I'll not do it. So, no contract made. The soul goes to another woman saying that, hey, I have to take my relationship lessons. Will you come into my life and give me some tough time? She said, okay, I also have this relationship lesson. Plus, you are my friend. I can do anything for you. Sure, why not? And they decided on to what's going to be happening in their relationship, and a contract is made. The soul goes to another person, and this soul says that, you know what, I cannot give you any trouble, but when you're going through this painful time, I'm going to direct you to a right person, to a right something, a right energy. So a contract is made. Someone chose to become a doctor, someone chose to become a brother, someone chose to become a guru, someone chose to become a father and a mother, both. So I'm crossing this out. Someone chose to play some kind of role like a teacher, someone chose to play a role of a best friend, someone chose to come into the life in late 50s and 60s. Likewise, in this room, the soul goes on making contracts. This is about making contracts in between your lifetime. So, what really is decided here? It is decided at a certain point of time in my life, an event will come in. A certain point of time in my life, a soul will come in. A learning will come in. So, do we realize that an entire chitta of what's going to be happening, who's going to be doing it, what should it be concluding with, is decided? Yeah. We also realize one more important thing is that at the soul level, when these contracts are made, it is happening in the space of purity. It is happening in the space of love and divinity, right? In that soul room, every soul is working towards a purpose, right? Do we agree? Okay. Two more things. two more things that are very, very important. Once the soul takes the birth in any form, human form, any other form, the soul forgets what was designed, what was decided. The soul also comes under one very crucial binding. This binding is time. कुछ भी बदल दो, टाइम बदल सकते हो क्या? वापस ला सकते हो क्या? We are in 3D reality. We cannot escape the time. We cannot change it. तो आप चेंज क्या कर सकते हो? My question to you is, let's think about this. What can we change? अगर लाइफ में सब कुछ डिसाइडेड है that this will happen at this point in time, this person will walk in, that kind of thing is happening, then what can we change? Yes, you're right, our actions. What else? What else can we change? Perspective, okay. Those of you who are struggling with something or the other, I want you to know, or I want you to answer, I want you to think, क्या बदल सकते हो इस चीज के बारे में, जो चीज आप लेकर आए हो कि मैं ये बदलना चाहता हूँ, बदलना चाहती हूँ. लाइफ पर्पस नहीं बदल सकते. दैट सोल हैज ऑलरेडी डिसाइडेड. ओके. Learn the lessons and apply the learned lessons in life. Absolutely. Intention, thinking, absolutely. Perspective. Yes. Yes, absolutely. तो मैं एक चीज बोलूं आपको. Can I give you an opening in your mind? And if you like this opening, you all, those of you who like this opening, are going to be sending me a heart in the chat, right? What if I told you that we can heal and change and modify some of these contracts? Can we? Can we? If I gave you an opening कि भैया ये contracts हम कुछ heal कर सकते हैं, change कर सकते हैं, बदल सकते हैं, will it not give you relief to know that? Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm looking at your comments and I'm very happy that we all are receiving this opening together. When we are doing healings, when we are doing other aspects, we are touching the topical surfaces of the problems. ठीक है. हम ऊपर ऊपर से ऑइंटमेंट लगा के भी तो वुंड हील कर सकते हैं ना, कर सकते हैं. बट टुडे वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट डीप रूटेड वर्क. इट इज अबाउट टचिंग द रूट कॉज ऑफ एनी एस्पेक्ट. हम जाएंगे रूट कॉज की तरफ. हम जाएंगे जड़ से मिटाने की तरफ. Yeah. So are we all ready to plunge into the aspect of how can we heal all of these from the root itself? Can we? Let me open my PPT for you. So सबसे पहले क्या करना जरूरी होता है? हम्म? सबसे पहले ये आकाशिक क्या है, आकाशिक नॉलेज क्या है, उसके बारे में मैं बात करूं. You want to and need to understand this in order to heal it, in order टू कैप्चर. पहले तो डिस्कवर करना जरूरी है, तब हील करो. रूट कॉज को डिस्कवर ही नहीं करा तो हील कैसे करोगे? देयर मल्टीपल वेज ऑफ डिस्कवरिंग द सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स. एक तरीका ये है कि रेल्म ऑफ आकाशा में रीडिंग करी जाए. व्हाट इज द रेल्म ऑफ आकाशा? लेकिन ये आकाशिक रिकॉर्ड्स, ये आकाशिक रीडिंग, ये सब होता क्या है? क्या मैं कर सकता हूँ? इज इट पॉसिबल? इज इट वर्केबल? डज इट शो एनी रिजल्ट्स? तो सबसे पहले ये समझते हैं द यूनिवर्स इज अ वास्ट स्पेस। इस यूनिवर्स में बहुत सारे पैटर्न्स बने हैं, बहुत सारी मेमोरी है, बहुत सारा साउंड है, लाइट है, सब है। But there's one space in this organization. I'm calling universe an organization because it operates in a very structured way. हमने लास्ट वेबिनार में लर्न करा था, दोज ऑफ यू हु अटेंडेड, that there are no accidents, right? यूनिवर्स में एक्सीडेंट्स नहीं होते हैं. If someone has bumped into your life, that was not an accident. If something is going on in the world, that is not an accident. सब कुछ planned है. और इतने कॉम्प्लेक्सिटीज प्लान्ड है. हैव यू एवर मेट समवन जो कहाँ का रिश्ता था आपकी लाइफ में आ गया? कहाँ का पर्सन था, आज आपका बेस्ट फ्रेंड है? कहाँ से हम लोग मिलके यहाँ पे आज इस वेबिनार में बैठ रहे हैं? देर आर नो एक्सीडेंट्स. ये एक चीज आपको अपने माइंड में बिठा के रखनी है कि लाइफ में, यूनिवर्स में एक्सीडेंट्स नहीं होते हैं. देर आर नो मिस्टेक्स देर. नाउ there is also a space where there is a large bank of every soul's every lifetime. अगर एक सोल 100 लाइफ टाइम से गुजरी है, तो 100 के 100 लाइफ टाइम में वो कौन से डायमेंशन में थी, कौन सा जन्म लिया, क्या करा, क्या टाइमलाइन थे, हर स्टोरी उस बैंक में, मैं एक मेटाफोरिक देती हूँ, एक बुक की तरह स्टोर की जाती है. we've heard about चित्रगुप्त in his book. यस. तो मैं उसको वही मेटाफोर दे रही हूँ कि एक बुक है जिसमें हर एक सोल के हर एक लाइफ टाइम्स रिकॉर्डेड है. मेमोरी can be just a spiritual energy, and when it touches upon you, you realize what happened. It can be in a form of book which opens in front of you and you get to read. It can be in a form of a television screen and it starts playing something for you, right? तो आकाशिक एक ऐसी रेल्म है जहां पे ये सारा मेमोरी जमा पड़ा है. अब ये मेमोरी जब एक सोल एक्सेस करती है विथ अ क्वेश्चन, व्हाई एम आई गोइंग थ्रू दिस पेनफुल रिलेशनशिप, व्हाई एम आई गोइंग थ्रू दिस हेल्थ कंसर्न दैट्स नॉट गेटिंग ओवर, ये सारा इंफॉर्मेशन, ये सारे आंसर्स आपको मिलेंगे यहाँ पे. तो आपके जितने वाइज हैं वो आप डिस्कवर कर पाओगे विथ एन आकाशिक रीडिंग. इसके अलावा क्या? इसके अलावा आई एम सो सॉरी, आप कर सकते हो अपनी सोल इम्प्रिंट को रिकैलिब्रेट. व्हाट एम आई टॉकिंग अबाउट? ये क्या होता है? ये क्या होता है? एक सोल की एनर्जी में लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड क्या क्या होता है. एक सोल की एनर्जी में द वे soul behaves, the way soul believes, the way soul functions, the way soul does something, सब कुछ कैलिब्रेटेड होता है. वो उसके कार्मिक बॉडी में होता है. एवरी लाइफ द सोल कैरीज द सेम कार्मिक बॉडी ओवर एंड ओवर. सोल की कार्मिक बॉडी नहीं चेंज होती अनलेस एंड अनटिल वो इवॉल्व होती है. इवॉल्व होना यानी कि कुछ लर्निंग ले ली तो वो कार्मिक बॉडी में आ गई, नई लाइट इमर्ज हो गई. कुछ टेंशन या कुछ ट्रबल ले लिया, कुछ नया बिलीफ बना लिया, वो भी कार्मिक बॉडी में एम्बेड होता है. और वही इवॉल्व कार्मिक बॉडी जो हम अभी एवोल्यूशन ले रहे हैं, इसी बॉडी को लेकर हम नेक्स्ट लाइफ में जाने वाले हैं. कार्मिक बॉडी, नॉट द फिजिकल बॉडी. अब what if we could change certain things from this karmic body is about recalibrating your soul's imprint. I'm coming back to the point where I said how many promises we made in this life. Countless, right? We made contracts in between the life. We saw that, yes. How many lifetimes we've taken? उसमें हमने कितने promises करे? उसमें हमने कितने प्रोमिसेस करे, क्या क्या करा. Our soul is attached with our promises. Do we understand? Our soul particles are attached with promises. Our soul particles are attached with curses. Our soul particles are attached with every single word we speak or say. इसीलिए शब्दों में जान होती है. इसीलिए sages never used to speak unless and until needed. Every word is power. Note this down. This is one of the most important things. तो लाइफ टाइम्स के और पास्ट लाइफ्स के जो प्रोमिसेस है, जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स है, उनको हील करने में आकाशिक हमें मदद करता है. रिलेशनशिप एक ऐसी कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी है जो सिर्फ एक लाइफ नहीं, मल्टीपल लाइफ टाइम्स में फ्लो कर सकती है. 7 जन्म का रिश्ता. you've already promised, we've already promised, कहीं ना कहीं कुछ है. तो क्या ये प्रॉमिस लीड नहीं कर रहा है लाइफ टाइम टू लाइफ टाइम? टुडे आई सी यंगस्टर्स सेइंग कि इस लाइफ टाइम में नहीं मिले, अगले लाइफ में मिलते हैं. मे बी वी आर नॉट मेंट टू बी इन दिस लाइफ टुगेदर, अगले लाइफ में साथ रहेंगे. इज दैट नॉट अ प्रॉमिस? द सोल विल कम एंड स्टैंड एंड डिमांड, बी विथ मी. What will your soul do at that point in time if you promised? So again, we are understanding कि हर एक वर्ड, हर एक प्रॉमिस, हर एक चीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है. और अगर ऐसा हमने इस लाइफ में तो नहीं करा है, बिकॉज वी आर वेरी अवेयर, but do we know that we've not done it in our previous life? Some kind of complexity with our relationship, and that has got us here. We've not done anything wrong in previous life with health, with other formats, with other aspects, and that have got us here, right? So we can heal even that. We've also come across people who have phobias and fears of the past lives. इस लाइफ में नहीं था ये डर, पैदा ही हुए फोबिया और फियर के साथ. Currently, I'm doing someone's phobia healing with Akashic and seeing such brilliant results when we are healing the past life events. तो धीरे धीरे इस लाइफ में से भी फियर कम हो रहा. तो पास्ट में कोई चीज हुई थी. आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू गिव यू वन एग्जांपल. दिस पर्सन हैड अ टेरिबल टेरिबल past life with the energy of fire, with the energy of some other elements. इस लाइफ में the person gets very fearful. There are people who have fear of heights, fear of water, born with that. We can heal some of those aspects beautifully and gracefully with Akashic also in healing certain past life events. So basically मैं क्या कह रही हूँ, जब हम सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वर्क करते हैं, जब हम आकाशिक वर्क करते हैं, हम हमारे कार्मिक पैटर्न्स और एंसेस्ट्रल वूंड्स को भी हील कर सकते हैं. हम हमारे सोल गिफ्ट्स और लाइफ पर्पस को डिस्कवर कर सकते हैं. व्हाट आर दे? मे बी वन ऑफ आवर सोल्स was a powerful magician in a past life. और उस मैजिकल एनर्जी को आपने एक्टिवेट करना है इस लाइफ में. कैन यू डू इट? यू कैन, बिकॉज इट इज योर सोल्स पावर. अगर पास्ट लाइफ में या ऐसे कोई टाइम में यू वर वेरी इंटुइटिव, क्या आप इस लाइफ में भी बन सकते हो? जी हाँ. यस, यू कैन बिकम दैट, बिकॉज योर सोल हैज दैट गिफ्ट. So you can awaken your soul's gifts. You can also awaken or discover your life purpose. The one of the biggest aspect is to break toxic cycles in relationship health and abundance. And people who are on soul awakening journey, who know that हाँ ये सब कर लिया, अब मुझे अपने सोल पे ध्यान देना है ताकि मेरे आने वाले लाइफ्स और ये लाइफ सही रहे. Today what you're investing into is not only affecting this life. आज जो आप इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो यहाँ बैठ के, वो आपके आने वाले लाइव्स में भी डिफरेंस लेकर आने वाला है. सो दिस इज अबाउट ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग के पास्ट लाइफ्स कैसी रही हैं, उनका इन्फ्लुएंस कैसा रहा है, व्हाट डू आई नीड टू चेंज नाउ and make this life better and my future lives better. I know of one lady who's learned and taken Akashic from me. because her relationship with her husband was terrible. Husband had passed away. He was no longer in physical existence. But she did such deep rooted work of forgiveness, of soul contacts, of everything else because उनको लग रहा था ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मेरा ब्लीड करेगा फॉर लाइफ टाइम्स. And Akasha also tells you what your soul has planned for future. वो उन्होंने देख लिया. And she started doing, she invested years to clear them out. Sorry, not years, months to clear them out. So that all the future, this is becoming soul wise. सोल का विजडम उन्होंने यूज करा. इट्स नॉट अबाउट इस मोमेंट में ये हो रहा है चलो हील करो आगे बढ़ो, इस मोमेंट में ये हो रहा है चलो हील करो आगे बढ़ो. यूजुअली वी डू दैट, राइट? रीड करो हील करो आगे बढ़ो, रीड करो हील करो आगे बढ़ो. बट व्हेन यू आर सिटिंग हियर एंड लर्निंग अबाउट आकाशा, लर्निंग अबाउट सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, इट इज नॉट अबाउट हील करो आगे बढ़ो. इट्स अबाउट जड़ से निकालो, ट्रांसफॉर्म करो और इस चीज को हमेशा के लिए खत्म करो. फॉर लाइफ टाइम्स यूर एंडिंग. So we are going to be entering and venturing into the space of understanding how we can deal with our soul contracts. Are we all ready? Those of you who could not attend the last time, just one very quick brief for you. We had discovered and worked on finding our Akashic masters, Akashic keepers in the last call. However, some of you were not able to do it. I would just want you to choose from these three colors: purple, gold, white. Select one color and you can type it down in the chat window. And we are going to be choosing one of these three masters for you: purple, gold, white. Sorry, whichever resonates with you in your mind right now, whatever pops up as a color in your vision as I call out these three words. Let's look at who your masters are. People who chose purple, Archangel Metatron. People who chose gold, Golden Dragon. And people who chose white, Goddess Wanyan. Some of you may have heard their name. Some of you, it must be completely new. But I want you to know that the realm of Akasha has so many guides. Gods हैं, goddesses हैं, devas हैं, devis हैं, dragons हैं, unicorns हैं, angels हैं. Largely, when we talk about Akasha, we think about Chitragupt or Archangel Metatron. जिन्होंने भी सुना होगा, उन्होंने ये नाम सुने होंगे. But is the realm of Akasha limited to only these angels? No. Realm of Akasha is such a vast space managed and accessed by so many guides, by so many dragons. Dragons are wisdom energy, powerful energy. Some of the dragons work with the god's imprint, and they play a very vital and important role in the realm of Akasha, such as Golden Dragon. The goddess, such as Guanyin, who's said to be goddess of karma, goddess of healing, goddess of forgiveness, is also one of the Akashic goddesses. We cover it up, we cover up their attunements and many other things in our workshops, but today we are going to be taking this work forward. तो जब भी आप अपना आकाशिक या सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वर्क करेंगे, आपके जो गाइड आपने अभी डिस्कवर करे, you will be calling upon them. Sounds good? Yes, you will be calling upon them, right? But before anything, I would want you to know about one very important aspect. It is about energetic permission and integrity. What does that mean when I say this? Whatever you're learning today and you're taking away from today, this work you will do only and only for yourself. You can't do this for someone else. We do not have permission to work with someone else's contracts, do we? Do we have permission to work someone else's contracts? No, not without their permission. Second, the kind of work that you're learning today is limited. You've not taken a deep dive into the realm of Akasha and do so many other things and learn so many other things. You're not doing that right now. Okay? So you're going to be limiting this work till yourself. Second is that if you want someone else to be benefited, you can share this video with them. You can ask for this video, share it with them so that they can do this work. So with this, we're going to be moving forward in terms of how we can discover our soul contracts, heal them, and transform them. Are we all ready to dive in? Yeah. Take a deep, deep breath. Okay. Because I'm going to shoot questions at you. I'm going to shoot questions at you. Keep your book and pen ready because every question will have 4 options. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Read every question. Listen to every question carefully. अब ऐसा हो सकता है that you'll resonate with all the answers. But there will be one sentence that will be the most impactful. एक सेंटेंस ऐसा होगा जो बहुत इम्पैक्ट छोड़ेगा आपके ऊपर. That is your answer. Yes? So you're going to note down whether it is 1, 2, 3, or 4 with every question. And towards the end of the quiz, you will count how many 1s, 2s, 3s, or 4s did you get. And whatever you get the maximum is going to be a kind of soul contract that you need to heal. So are we all ready? Do I have some yeses? Shall I begin? All right. So keep your books, keep your pens ready because we are going to be firstly discovering which soul contract are you healing or you need to heal or you're discovering in this moment, right? And I'm shooting questions at you. The first question: when challenges arise in your life, which is the usual first emotional response? Okay, I'm going to show responses to you. सबसे पहला response क्या आता है? I feel not good enough or unworthy. I feel angry or betrayed is second. Third is I feel anxious and unsupported. And fourth, I shut down emotionally or escape. Just note down one of these. I'm moving to question 2. What is your biggest trigger in relationship? आपके relationship में सबसे बड़ा trigger कौन सा है? Option number 1, not feeling loved or chosen. Option 2, feeling controlled or disrespected. Option 3, feeling used or not valued. Option 4, abandonment or lack of trust. I'm moving to the next question. Which of these affirmations feel the hardest for you to believe? इसमें से कौन सा affirmation आपको सबसे difficult लग रहा है believe करने में? I'm worthy of abundance and love. 2, I can express my truth and still be safe. 3. I'm supported by the universe. And 4. I'm lovable just as I am. I'm moving to the next question. Which area of life feels like it constantly tests you? आपके कौन से लाइफ का एरिया आपको constantly टेस्ट कर रहा है? Number 1, money and self-worth. Number 2, communication and boundaries. Number 3, support system and health. Number 4, love and belonging. सबके relationships भी number 4 में आएंगे. I'm moving to the next question. Which fear shows up most often in your life? कौन सा डर बार बार आपको सताता है? Number 1, fear of not being enough or not succeeding. 2, fear of rejection or being silenced. 3, fear of being abandoned or unsupported. Number 4, fear of never being truly loved. Moving to the next question. If your inner child could speak right now, what would it say? अगर आपका inner child आपसे अभी बात करे तो वो आपको क्या कहेगा? Number 1, I want to be seen and appreciated. Number 2, I'm scared to speak or do the wrong thing. Number 3, I feel alone in this world. And number 4, I just want to be hugged and loved. Moving to the next question. What is your soul most craving right now? आपके soul को अभी सबसे ज्यादा craving किस चीज की हो रही है? Number 1, financial ease and flow. Sorry. Number 2, emotional safety to speak your truth. Number 3, a feeling of inner peace and groundedness. Number 4, deep, unconditional love and connection. Let's move to the next. What's your biggest repeating pattern or loop? आपके लाइफ में सबसे ज्यादा कौन सी पैटर्न या लूप आते रहता है? Number 1, working hard but not receiving enough. Number 2, people pleasing or staying silent. Number 3, overgiving and then burning out. And number 4, choosing emotionally unavailable partners. Let's move forward. What do you deeply wish others would finally understand about you? आप क्या चाहते हो कि दूसरे लोग आपके बारे में ये सोचे या समझे? 1, that I'm doing my best and deserve success. 2, that I have wisdom too and should be heard. 3, that I'm always there for others but need help too. 4, that I have a soft heart and just want love. Let's move forward and begin counting. Begin counting how many ones, twos, threes, fours, did you receive? So I just want you to tell me an overall number of I got mostly one, I got mostly two, I got mostly three. Okay, some of you have got two numbers like 2 and 3 or 3 and 4 or 1 and 4 or something like that. Largely this, largely that, right? In that case, you might need to work on two soul contracts, right? But those of you who have very clearly got, I can see some of you who have got very clearly, it is 1, it is 4, it is 6. Yeah, sorry, not 6, it is 1, it is 4, it is 3. Yeah, that is the soul contract you need to pay attention to. Do we all agree? अब मैं बताऊंगी आपको कि कौन सा सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है, व्हाट इज इट दैट यू नीड टू वर्क ऑन. Yeah, but has everyone done? Okay, have is 5 and 3. 5 was not an option. How come you got 5? I've not given 5 or 6 as an option. Some of you are saying 6 and 5. I hope you were involved in the exercise clearly. Okay, now, okay, it is 4 and 3. Okay, now you all have collected the data. I hope everyone has done that. Shall I move forward and show you what you need to do? Okay, you will note down only what is your contract right now. Don't complicate yourself. This is about simplifying and finding out what your contract working has to be like. Just 1 second. People who got mostly 1. We need to work on poverty, consciousness, or worthiness soul contract. बहुत सारे लाइफ टाइम में ऐसा हुआ हो सकता है that your soul is feeling unseen, undervalued, unworthy, and you are learning that your value is divine and inherent, sorry, not earned. Take a deep breath, let it go. This knowledge go inside of you. Let your soul resonate with this. And when that happens, you're going to be showing me a thumbs up sign. Moving to the second, people who got largely 2. You need to work on power and expression soul contract. You can also call it communication soul contract. You need to be releasing lifetimes of suppression, betrayal. Your soul seeks to reclaim its voice, speak its truth, and hold a healthy power. Take a deep breath, people who got 2, and let it sink with your system. People who got mostly 3s, you have a support and survival soul contract that needs to be worked upon. You're healing deep rooted fear about safety, abandonment, and stability. You're learning to trust the flow and call in divine support. This could also be attached with your health. And 4, love and connection soul contract. You're healing wounds of separation, rejection, and self abandonment. You're here to remember that your love itself and be deeply connected. I want to know from you. So take a deep breath and see how you're resonating with this. And I want to know how many of you had an opening, had a resonation, what we did. Was this a great discovery today? Complete resonate. Okay. Okay, I'm showing you fourth again. Resonates, yes. Completely resonates. Yes. Thank you so much. Discovering a problem, that means half of the problem is gone. Yeah. Discovery itself has power. We all agree. But we are not going to stop at the discovery, right? We all are brave souls. We decided कि हम इतनी सारी चीजें रिजॉल्व करेंगे इन द गिवन टाइम फ्रेम ऑफ लाइफ. लाइफ का टाइम फ्रेम नहीं बदल सकता, बट क्या हम इन पे वर्क कर सकते हैं? डेफिनेटली. राइट. सो वी मस्ट हैव रियलाइज्ड कि अभी तक मैंने आपको जेनेरिक सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स दिए हैं टू वर्क ऑन, बट दैट्स अ ग्रेट बिगिनिंग, isn't it? We can go deeper into this, right? You all will have to go deeper when you're doing very specific work. But right now, along with this work that is also very powerful, I want to ask you three important questions. या ये आप एक एक मिनट लेकर अभी अपने आप से, अपने सोल से पूछोगे. पहला, close your eyes, take a deep breath and ask yourself, अगर सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक क्लासरूम होता, what lesson I'm learning right now? If soul contract were a classroom, what lesson I'm here to, sorry, master, not learn? And whatever answer comes your way, you need to simply note it down in your book. You don't need to share. You can if you'd like. But this is to change some deep rooted work within you. I'm taking you to the next question. So deep, deep breath in. Close your eyes and ask your soul, what energetic pattern or belief I'm finally ready to release? कौन सी एनर्जेटिक पैटर्न या बिलीफ को मैं फाइनली रिलीज करने के लिए तैयार हूँ? सर्च इनसाइड ऑफ यू, और जो भी सबसे पहले आपके माइंड में पॉप हो रहा है उसे नोट डाउन कीजिए. गिविंग यू अ मोमेंट टू नोट डाउन. And take a deep, deep breath. Close your eyes again and ask yourself a third question. What would my soul say to me right now from the records? मेरी सोल मुझसे मेरे रिकॉर्ड्स के बारे में क्या कहना चाहती है? Note down your answers. And at this point in time, please have a sip of water. Have a sip of water, be ready. क्योंकि हम एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एक्सरसाइज की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं. दैट इज अबाउट clearing out these contracts that you discovered. We would love to clear them out. Yes. ये एक्सरसाइज आप अभी करेंगे, रोज करेंगे, फॉर मल्टीपल डेज करेंगे. कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, ये सब मैं आपको बताऊंगी. ठीक है, डीप डीप ब्रेथ. और सबसे पहले अगर आपको नोट डाउन करना भी है तो आप कर सकते हो. मैं आपको देने वाली हूँ कुछ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिलीज स्टेटमेंट्स. ये आपके सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को रिलीज करने में, हील करने में हेल्प करता है. अब इनको आपको रोजाना किस तरीके से फॉलो अप करना है, चैंट करना है, ताकि ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स आपकी लाइफ से रिलीज हो एंड यू गेट सम रिलीफ इन दिस एरिया ऑफ योर लाइफ. Does any one of you would want to participate on live and do this with all of us? Show it to all of us कि ये कैसे करना है. Be my support here. Yes. Ritu ji, thank you so much. I'm adding you to the spotlight. Okay. Can you unmute? Okay. रितु जी, कोई भी एक नंबर जो आपने डिस्कवर करा टू रिलीज योर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स, वुड यू लाइक टू शेयर इट?
4.
4. सो जब हम इस नंबर पे आए हैं, दैट मीन्स नंबर 4 के लिए मैं आपको एक स्पेसिफिक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिलीज स्टेटमेंट दूंगी. इनफैक्ट स्पेसिफिक नहीं, मैं मल्टीपल दूंगी, उसमें से आपको एक चूज करना है. ठीक है, वट एवर रेजोनेट्स. तो यहाँ एटलीस्ट 10 जन होंगे जिन्होंने 4 चूज करा या 4 डिस्कवर करा. ओके. ये जो सारे स्टेटमेंट्स मैं आपको दूंगी ना, उसमें से एक स्टेटमेंट आपको बहुत क्लिक करेगा, बहुत. दैट इज गोइंग टू बी योर रिलीज स्टेटमेंट. पहले पूरा प्रोसेस आप लिखेंगे कि हर रोज कैसे करना है. एनीवन एल्स हु हैज 4 एंड आई कैन टेक ऑन बोर्ड राइट नाउ? पूनम जी, बबीता जी. यस. ओके, हम शुरू करेंगे 4 से ही. ओके. एंड we all will be doing this exercise together. Chalega? I've spotlighted all of you and thank you so very much for joining me in this sacred space. अब हम करेंगे clearing starting from number 4. सबसे पहले रोजाना अपने लिए 10 मिनट निकालना है. राइट. आप ये पूरा काम जर्नल से भी कर सकते हो. यानी जर्नल में नोट डाउन करना. कितनी बार? 30 बार. इफ यू यूजिंग योर जर्नल. बट फॉर एक्स वाई जी रीजन लिखना अच्छा नहीं लगता, कोई भी चीज इतना कंफर्टेबल नहीं लग रही है, आप इसको रोजाना 30 बार अपने हार्ट स्पेस पे दोनों पाम्स रख के कर सकते हैं. उसके आगे भी क्या करना है ये मैं आपको बताऊंगी. बट एक चीज का खास ख्याल रखें. व्हेन यू आर प्लेसिंग बोथ योर हैंड्स ऑन योर हार्ट, डीप ब्रेथ लेनी है, सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट बोलना है, डीप रिलीज स्टेटमेंट बोलना है, फिर डीप ब्रेथ लेनी है और रिलीज स्टेटमेंट बोलना है. दिस up till here is clear, right? We're going to be beginning with number 4. You will note down one of these release statements. I now release the soul contract that says I must prove my worth to be loved. Second, I let go of all attachments to pain-based karmic love. I release the belief that love must be heard, delayed, or denied. I open my heart to receive true, unconditional, divine love now. I'm worthy of love that is kind, mutual, and expansive. पहले तीन जो आप देख रहे हैं वो रिलीज स्टेटमेंट्स है, बाकी दो सोल अफर्मिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अफर्मिंग स्टेटमेंट्स हैं. डिड यू आइडेंटिफाई वन दैट रेजोनेट्स विथ यू द मोस्ट? एक होगा जो आपको सबसे ज्यादा कहेगा कि हाँ मैं हूं आपका स्टेटमेंट. इफ यू कांट फिगर दैट आउट, you can choose the second. I let go of all attachments to pain based karmic love. This has helped so many people. I release all attachments to pain based or karmic love. So place both your hands on your heart. Right now, we will do it only 3 times, okay? Deep breath, and I release all attachments. You can also say, I let go of all attachments to pain based or karmic love. Let the words power flow through every cell of your body. Another deep breath. I let go. It is woven to the soul's very fabric. It is not distant. I let go of all attachments to pain based or karmic love. I let go of all attachments to pain based or karmic love. And large breath out with power, like slowly open your eyes. And I would want to know from you, how did you feel?
It feels good, and I'm having
Light,
yawning kind of thing.
feel light.
Yeah. Feel something that has come out from your heart.
Okay. Okay. Ritu ji, unmute yourself now.
Feel light.
Like,
हल्का.
हमने सिर्फ 3 करे. I am also seeing everyone else's comments here. Doing this 30 times for 3 months at least might transform this reality. Okay. कई लोगों को ज्यादा करने की जरूरत है. आपको करना है 30 बार. सबने करना है 30 बार every day 10 minutes. I'm going to give something more important कि ये करने के बाद क्या करना है, for which you will have to wait. Okay, wait till everyone's contract work is over. Shall we? And thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much. Can we look at anyone who had number 3? Number 3. Okay, I'm adding you, Chandrima ji. Anyone else who had number 3? Vanna ji, you'll have to turn on your camera so that I can add you in. Thank you so much for joining in, participating. Anyone else for number 3? Ritu ji again? All right, I'm going to be adding you. Okay. The steps are the same. आज के लिए हम सिर्फ 3 बार कर रहे हैं. I'm going to be shooting the statements at you. One of them will resonate the most. We're going to be doing this work. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Let us look at our statements. First statement. I now release the soul contract that keeps me trapped in survival mode. I let go of the belief that I must carry everything alone to prove my strength. I release all resistance to receiving help, support, and softness. I allow myself to feel safe, grounded, and fully supported by the universe. It is safe to let go, receive, and trust the flow of life. Does one statement resonate the most to you? इसमें भी अगर आपको कोई और रेजोनेट नहीं हो रहा है, इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू चूज, आई वुड वांट यू टू चूज the second one. I let go of belief that I must carry everything alone to prove my strength. Sounds good? Shall we all begin? Yes. Sit up straight, close your eyes, and take a deep, deep breath. Both your hands on your heart, being ready to release. Deep breath in. And tell your entire body, your mind, your soul that I let go of the belief that I must carry everything alone to prove my strength. Let the power of your words go everywhere in your mind, in your body, in your soul, in your cells. Another deep breath. I let go of the belief that I must carry everything alone to prove my strength. Another deep breath. I let go of the belief that I must carry everything alone to prove my strength. When this is done, release a long breath out. Relax yourself and tell me how you really felt.
Lighter, like,
Lighter?
weight was got released. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for participating. How about others? Ritu ji?
लाइटर और साथ में ये भी आया कि सब कुछ अंदर नहीं रखना, बोल देना, नहीं हो रहा है तो बोल दो, नहीं हो सकता. थैंक यू.
Thank you. Vandana ji, you need to unmute yourself if you're talking to us. Are you talking to us, Vandana ji? Looks like she's talking to us. Vandana ji, you'll need to unmute yourself. Okay. All right. I believe something is not getting through, but I hope she was able to take it all in. Thank you so much for joining me here. And shall we move to people who receive number 2? Yeah. Yeah, let us look at people who receive number 2. Oh, we have people here with number 1. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm going to be moving to number 2. So those of you who are doing number 2, and I believe it looks like very few or almost no people who have number 2, but I would still want to give the statements. Okay, I do see number 2 in request in the chat. Okay, let me share it with you, the statements. Okay, here are the statements for you. First is, I now release the soul contract that silences my voice and dims my truth. Second, I let go of all vows to remain small, unseen, or unheard to feel safe. Third, I release all lifetimes where I was punished or persecuted for speaking or leading. I reclaim my right to express, create, and stand in my power with love. Fifth, it is safe to be seen, heard, and celebrated for my truth. Here also, I'm going to be choosing second for people who are not able to decide. And those of you who are doing the statement 2, would you want to come up, Pragati ji? Okay, I'm going to add you. Thank you so much for participating, Chandrima ji, adding you. Thank you so much for participating. Let us do this together. I hope you've chosen your statement. I'm going to be speaking about, I let go of all vows to remain small, unseen, or unheard to feel safe. Right? Okay. Take a deep breath in, allowing your body, your mind, your soul to realize that this is the moment to release. Place both your hands on your heart. A deep breath as we say, I let go of all vows to remain small, unseen, or unheard to feel safe. And let the power of your words flow through every cell, your soul, your mind, your spirit. Deep breath. I let go of all vows to remain small, unseen, or unheard to feel safe. Another deep breath. I let go of all vows to remain small, unseen, or unheard to feel safe. Deep, deep breath in, let it flow through your system. Take your time to come out and release. You can open your eyes slowly. Relax yourself. Deep breath in. It is all right to let these contracts go away. It is all right to be renewing our souls It is amazing to walk a new journey. Right? Yes, let me know, please, how you felt.
I think she got disconnected. I
Yeah,
got chills. Thank you so much. I especially needed this one. Thank you.
you're welcome. Feel a kind of release. How about you, Pragati ji?
Very much release, man. I feel कि it's good. It's really good.
Thank you. Please sit.
I was feeling so heavy. I feel I have taken so much of load. I, I want that people should know I'm doing so much. But I feel like it's not needed. It's so good. It's fine. In fact, I should be more with me. And I feel like my angel is there with me. So why I bothered that people should hear me, people should notice me, and why I was taking so much upload of that. It's not needed. It's good. I feel so much release. I feel into my own power now. I feel कि I know need not wait for somebody to see, appreciate, to notice at me. कोई झंझट नहीं है, कोई need नहीं है. अच्छा है ना? So much release. छोड़ो.
Thank you so much for sharing this. And everyone who's sitting here, let us give her more power, more virtual hugs. Thank you so much for this transformation. You have offloaded a baggage that is going to be feeling little different, but you are doing so well. Yeah. More power to you from all of us. Virtual hugs and love. You are seen, you are heard, you are appreciated right now, and you're loved right now so much. Everyone is supporting you here in the
Thank you
chat.
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. So much of love and cheer for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All the best. Please drink some water. Okay. And keep doing this. If this has done this much of work for you, keep doing this 30 times a day. And then there's going to be something more that we need to follow it up with. But without further ado, let us first address people who got number one. Anyone who got number one as your soul contract release. I will let you know, Babita ji. Just give me a second. No number ones. I'm anyway going to be sharing your. You have number one. Who's that? Padmini ji, would you like to come up? Arlene ji, I hope I'm spelling your name right. Would you like to come up? All right. I'm anyway going to be sharing. In the meantime, you all can respond. There are 5 statements. I now release the soul contract that binds me to struggle, lack, and unworthiness. I let go of all vows of poverty, scarcity, or unworthiness made in this or any lifetime. I release the belief that I must suffer or sacrifice to be spiritually pure or loved. I honor my soul's journey and now choose to receive abundance with grace. I'm inherently worthy of wealth, ease, and divine provision. In this, I would choose one for you that says, I now release the soul contract that binds me to struggle, lack, and unworthiness. So take a deep, deep breath. Those of you who are practicing, both your hands on your heart. And say, I now release the soul contract that binds me to struggle, lack, and unworthiness. Let the power of the words be moving in each and every cell of your body, your mind, your spirit. Another deep breath. And I now release the soul contract that binds me to struggle, lack, and unworthiness. Another deep breath. And I now release the soul contract that binds me to struggle, lack, and unworthiness. A deep and powerful breath out. Those of you who did this, can I take you on and look at your responses? Anyone ready to come up? Deep breath, let it go. Grateful, feel lighter. Thank you so much. Those of you who did these releases, please sip some water. Sip some water. Let your cells be hydrated. Let your cells feel nurtured. Yeah. Hydrating your cells is a very important task. Now, how many of you would like, sorry, I can see a question. Let me address that first. If we speak out or write such words of scarcity, poverty, etc., then will our subconscious brain catch on or attract them? It depends on your statement. In your statement, you're constantly saying that I'm making a release, I'm releasing it out. Okay. Then your subconscious is programmed to release them. How many of you did this and felt something move out of your heart, move out of your mind, a baggage you're just leaving away? Yeah. We just saw that some of you felt things going out lighter. This is what it will do, right? You're not going to be hoarding it, you're going to be releasing it. We need to also command our subconscious mind to release it. Yeah. And that's why release statements play a very, very vital and important role. Right. So I hope I've answered all your worries regarding this. And I'm going to give you all an entire ritual of what you need to do before and after. These are release statements, but can we change them to become something else? Second, how many of you have already claimed your soul contract handouts and sheets that we had given in the last webinar. If you've not yet claimed, just go ahead, place that review, get your sheets given to you, and that has in detail work on multiple contracts, on relationship, on money, on finances, on health, on very finer aspects. And the work goes even deeper with some of our programs. So we have made 2 handouts. One handout was given in the last webinar for understanding your soul contracts. So that had soul contract release statements. Another handout gives you an entire ritual of what you need to be doing, right? We were giving it out to people who've placed ratings and reviews on Google. Just, it has to be very honest feedback. We will send a link with you and just get them. In any case, I'm going to give it to you to people who've attended today's webinar. Stay till the end. We'll get these sheets over an email in next 1 day. Sorry, tomorrow's Sunday, so in next 2 days. So do not worry, you will get it. Now, the thing is, I want to be explaining the whole ritual and put forward some of the great things I've designed for you. And today, I've come up with one very small, tiny package that helps you with your soul contract, right? So, let us look at your practice ritual. This is given more in detail in your handout, in your sheet. So this, I have already told you that you're going to be placing your hands on your heart and repeat each statement out loud or write in your journal 30 times, right? After you've done this, you will follow it up with this statement. That means this needs to be spoken after your release is done. What you need to say is, and so it is, this contract is now dissolved across all timelines, dimensions, and realities. Next step, sorry, it seems to have gotten slightly stuck. You are going to be calling upon your Akashic Keeper. You can also call upon your Akashic Keeper before you start with the ritual. That's perfectly all right. But at this point in time, you will have to call upon your Akashic Keeper. We all know who our Akashic Keepers are. We've done our work on that. Yes. So you're going to be calling upon your Akashic Keeper. And after releasing the old contracts, you need to make new soul empowering agreements. Yes. Example, I now choose a soul contract where I receive love with ease and express myself freely. We have released a contract. We need to fill it with something else, right? So the sheets will give you release. There are other empowering statements that we will share with your journey. There's something that will help you in a very detailed, meaningful way. What is it? कितना टाइम लगता है एक सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को रिलीज होने में? It can take all the way from 30 days to 90 days. कम से कम. There are contracts that are extremely tight and that may take more than 90 days. I would want you to know the very last step is gratitude. Always be grateful to the guides, to the gurus, to the universe, to the realm of Akasha, your Akashic keepers towards the end. तो ये वर्क आपने करना है मिनिमम 3 महीने. बट इस वर्क को, what if I told you, you can make it extremely in detail and powerful. What if there's something I've designed for you that has this kind of release for at least 45 days? Every day, you will be given something that heals one of the most important contracts or aspects of your life. Something that changes the game of your life just by using contracts. I'm introducing you to something that I've designed that is going to help you in this journey. Allow me to share some of the offers that I've worked out for your Akashic Records workshops and otherwise. This is for beginners, healers, spiritual seekers, individuals, people like us. I'm just going to be, just give me a second. Something seems to have gone wrong with this. So the very first program that I'm sharing with you is a soul contract release program. It is an Akashic release program in which we are going to be having an orientation call to understand how we can release, how we can work with exercise of people, pattern, restructure contracts, identify them, and remove outdated. This program is to release those very difficult contracts and replace them with empowered. ये आपकी हीलिंग जर्नी में बहुत काम आ सकता है और ये व्हाट्सएप पे रन होगा आपके लिए विद वॉइस नोट्स विद अदर सपोर्ट फॉर 45 डेज प्लस. सो 45 डेज कम से कम आपने मुझे कमिटमेंट देनी है कि आप मेरे साथ रहोगे, आप ये स्टेटमेंट्स करोगे, आप ये शेयरिंग करोगे. And this helps you clear them out. You can continue to do this program for as long as you'd like. 90 days कर सकते हो, 1 साल कर सकते हो. The investment to this particular workshop where I handhold you for 45 days over WhatsApp, over voice notes, over other material and in detail work, the investment is rupees 1,999 or $27. इसको ज्वाइन करने के लिए सारे लिंक we will share in the chat window, we will share in the WhatsApp group. But for people who want to become masters, who want to change things in their life, we have package 2 जो कि ये है एक्चुअल मास्टर पैकेज. क्योंकि यहाँ पे आप सिर्फ ऐसे क्विज से आइडेंटिफाई नहीं करते हो क्या हो रहा है, क्या होगा, क्या करना चाहिए. आप रेल्म ऑफ आकाशा को कैसे एक्सेस करना ये सीखोगे. वहां जाएंगे तो कौन से गाइड्स हेल्प करेंगे, कैसे आकाशिक रिकॉर्ड्स निकालने हैं, कैसे उसे पढ़ने हैं खुद के लिए औरों के लिए. कैसे आप एक टीचर बन सकते हो, मास्टर बन सकते हो ऑफ आकाशिक नॉलेज. उसके अट्यूनमेंट्स दिए जाएंगे, उसकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग दी जाएगी, प्रेयर्स और सबसे हेफ्टी आकाशिक नोट्स आपको मिलेंगे जिसमें इन डिटेल अंडरस्टैंडिंग हर चीज की दी है. All the way of how you can work with ancestral ties, relationship, money, soul pathway, हर चीज इसमें कवर की गई है. इस वर्कशॉप को ब्रेक डाउन ही नहीं करा है कि लेवल 1, लेवल 2, लेवल 3. इस वर्कशॉप में सब कुछ है आकाशिक का. इसके ऊपर मैं आपको बोनसेस दे रही हूँ. आर्कएंजल मेटाट्रॉन्स अट्यूनमेंट वर्कशॉप के रिकॉर्डिंग आपके पास 1 साल तक रहेंगे. 6 मंथ्स तक व्हाट्सएप सपोर्ट रहेगा. प्रैक्टिस सेशन नहीं, मल्टीपल सेशंस होंगे और एक स्पेशल सोल जर्नी मॉड्यूल हम लर्न करेंगे. एंड यू विल हैव a 15 minutes Akashic reading by me, whoever joins in to this. तो आपके टोटल बोनस की वैल्यू ये होती है ₹37,553 या $495. समथिंग दैट चेंजेस योर लाइफ सोल लेवल पे, जो आपको वर्क कराता है विद आकाशिक गाइड्स, जो आपको मास्टर बनाता है, जो आपको सर्टिफाई करता है एज अ मास्टर, ऐसे इस प्रोग्राम के लिए जो हमारे इस लाइफ टाइम को नहीं, लाइफ टाइम्स को ठीक कर सकता है, इस प्रोग्राम के लिए द वैल्यू इज, सोच सकते हो व्हाट कुड बी द वैल्यू? ₹25,000 और $330। लेकिन आपको आज वो पे नहीं करना है। टुडे स्पेशल ऑफर फॉर पीपल हु आर ज्वाइनिंग इज ₹21,000 और $276। हर एक चीज को हैंड होल्ड करके, हर एक चीज के डिटेल तह तक जाके, रूट तक जाके हम इस वर्कशॉप में काम करेंगे। सो दिस वर्कशॉप इज गोइंग टू बी एक्सटेंसिव, वो छोटी नहीं होने वाली है। हर मंडे और ट्यूसडे स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 4th and 5th of August, we are going to be conducting this workshop from 8 to 10. कम से कम 8 सेशंस होंगे। On top of that, depending on practice, we will extend the sessions. So for people who would want to go and become masters, this is the workshop. But our offers don't end here. जिसको मास्टर के भी ऊपर जाना है, उनके लिए हमने बनाया स्पेशल बंडल 3। हाउ अबाउट मास्टरशिप को भी आप प्रो बना दो? यानी कि इस बंडल में आपको मिलेंगे 4 वर्कशॉप। एक तो जो आकाशिक रिकॉर्ड्स मास्टर्स मैंने कहा वही। दूसरा आप सीखेंगे आकाशिक टैरो डेक रीडिंग वर्कशॉप। तीसरा आपको मिलेगा अट्यूनमेंट इन अ वर्कशॉप ऑफ गोल्डन ड्रैगन ऑफ आकाशा। कैसे आप ड्रैगन से कनेक्ट करके आकाशिक रेल्म को एक्सेस करोगे, वहां की सारी चीजों को आप जानोगे, पहचानोगे, परखोगे, and आगे बढ़ोगे। आगे बढ़ोगे यानी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स रिजॉल्व करोगे। एंड चौथा जो फर्स्ट पैकेज का सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वर्कशॉप था, ये सारे के सारे वर्कशॉप एक बंडल में। तो पहले देखते हैं आकाशिक टैरो कार्ड रीडिंग। ये है ऐसे कार्ड्स जो कि आप अगर टैरो कार्ड रीडर हो, ओरेकल कार्ड रीडर हो, उस तरीके के फॉर्मेट से आप ज्यादा कनेक्टेड हो। मेडिटेटिव आप इतना नहीं हो सकते हो। In that case, Akashic Tarot give you deep-rooted knowledge along with Akashic cards. डेली गाइडेंस से लेके, लोगों के रीडिंग से लेके, सब कुछ आप कर सकते हो इसके साथ। The investment for this workshop is ₹9,999 and $132. Workshops will be scheduled on 6th and 7th September, सुबह 11 बजे से लेके शाम के 5 बजे तक। Let us talk about Golden Dragon of Akasha. ये वो स्पेस है जहां पे हम ड्रैगन्स, उनके विजडम, उनके सपोर्ट, उनके प्रोटेक्शन को कैसे अवेकन करना है, एंड फैसिलिटेट कार्मिक हीलिंग, पास्ट लाइफ रिट्रीवल कैसे करना है, डीएनए कोड्स के साथ कैसे करना है, और आपके आकाशिक जर्नी को प्रोफाउंड कैसे बनाना है, वो सीखेंगे। दिस वर्कशॉप इज स्पेशली मेंट फॉर पीपल हु हैव लर्नड आकाशा। The investment of this workshop is ₹7,999 or $105. Workshop is scheduled to happen on 10th of August. Time is 2:30 p.m. onward. And the entire bundle total investment actually comes to ₹82,550 or $1084. But सिर्फ आज के लिए we have made the entire bundle available at only ₹36,999 or $473. ये ऑफर प्राइस बहुत टाइम नहीं रहेगी। The bundle is designed for people who truly need help, who truly need support, and who want to be making a difference. जो प्रो बनना चाहते, जो मास्टर्स बनना चाहते, जो अपना करियर अपने हीलिंग के साथ इस जर्नी में सेट करना चाहते हैं, उनके लिए बनाया गया है। सो पैकेज 1 इज सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वर्कशॉप, people who want to just resolve your contracts 45 डेज की जर्नी है ₹1999 में। पैकेज 2 है आकाशिक रिकॉर्ड रीडिंग वर्कशॉप, जो मास्टर बनेंगे, लर्न करेंगे, हील करेंगे, टीच करेंगे, वहां तक की जर्नी है। इट्स स्पेशल प्राइस ऑफ ₹21,000। एंड पैकेज 3 है स्पेशल बंडल ऑफर ऑफ 4 वर्कशॉप्स: Akashic record reading, soul contract, Akashic tarot, and golden dragon of Akasha. इसकी स्पेशल ऑफर प्राइस है ₹36,999 और $473। इन सबको कैसे लिया जाए, कैसे साइन अप करा जाए, उसके सारे डिटेल्स आपको यहाँ जूम में दिए गए हैं, आपके व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में भी दिए गए हैं। विद दिस we are concluding today's learning, but I'm here to answer any questions, anything that you have to share. In package 2, you will not teach soul contract release. Of course करेंगे। आकाशिक का वर्क और सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिलीज नहीं हो, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता। इसमें हम बहुत इन डिटेल वर्क करेंगे। सो डू नॉट वरी, पैकेज 2 में ये सारी चीजें आएंगी। उसमें आपके नोट्स जो हैं उसमें भर के सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स दिए हैं, रिलीज एम्पावरिंग स्टेटमेंट्स, और भी इतनी सारी डिटेल्स दी हैं कि इतने डिटेल्स नोट्स आपको आकाशिक के कहीं नहीं मिलेंगे। कैसे हील करना है, किसको इन्वोक करना है, क्या करना है। कभी आपने आकाशिक में ये भी नहीं देखा होगा कि कोई पर्सन आके आपको आकाशिक के मल्टीपल कीपर्स से इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहा है, मल्टीपल कीपर्स के अट्यूनमेंट्स भी दे रहा है। आई सी योर रेज्ड हैंड, यू हैव अ क्वेश्चन। Yes, please go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the sessions. And
Thank
I
you.
always love your sessions, though I've done with you the Panchmukhi Hanuman also and before also. You are an excellent mentor. But the only thing is that when I get in touch with you, there's no answer.
आई एम सो सॉरी। मैं आपको नंबर दे के रखूंगी टीम का। ओके, आई जस्ट टेल यू अबाउट वन clearing that I myself need to do. My relationship with my phone is that of not love. So I'm someone who keeps away from the phone.
I had already messaged you about, I think, I don't know, last night or before that, to ask you a few questions that, I mean, now do we have to pay the full 21 or you're giving some chance
Okay,
time?
you can book it by paying 10,000 or a token amount. Okay,
Yeah.
and then rest you can pay later. The team will
Okay.
help and support you. We have also given QR code. So if you want to scan that and use that,
Okay.
yeah.
No, because I have already done the Akashic from 2 people,
Mm-hmm.
but somehow, I don't know, I feel something is missing, which I do, and I am doing Akashic. And, like I don't know how you are going to make us do the healing for that person.
Hmm.
How will you make us do, supposing I'm doing an Akashic reading for somebody else?
Yeah.
Now, how do we do the healing?
So there's going to be a special module on how you're going to be healing others. What all you can do, who all you can invoke, what all you can ask, what all you can support the person with. ये पूरा सीखेंगे. It is 2 hours of learning or more.
Because it's not that what I know healing, I have to do on that person.
Yeah, I understand. Akashic healing works at a different level. It works at a soul level. तो वहाँ क्या क्या कर सकते हैं, क्या क्या अलाउड है, क्या क्या ऑप्शंस है, ये सारी चीजें हम डिस्कस करेंगे उसमें।
Because अभी
डिस्कस नहीं
तक
करेंगे, आई
मुझे
एम
ये
सॉरी, आई टेक
नहीं
माय वर्ड्स
पता
बैक।
है कि
सीखेंगे।
Akashic will tell you the healing, what you have to do. Because I, being a healer, when I do the Akashic, I do the healing according to what I know. So I'm not happy with that.
I will handhold you. There are people, I don't know whether available from my Akashic workshop. If they are, I would like them to speak. Just hold on for a second, Poonam ji.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yes, Chandrima ji. Thank you so much. Just one second, I would request. Unmute. Just 1 second. I would request you to unmute. Something just happened. Did you receive my request?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess I was meant to join this, particularly for this. I think one was the soul clearing, one was this, that I have done the Akashic record with Siddhi. In fact, that was my second time. So I had done with someone else, and like you, Poonamji, I wasn't very convinced what I'd done, and somehow I didn't click. So I enrolled with Siddhi, and it was amazing. I mean, she took a whole different take on what was, it was very detailed, and she's very patient. So, we had thousands of questions, and we took our time to get through it. But she handholded us through entire journey, and she taught us healing not only for ourselves but someone else through every lifetime that we have had contracts with and issues with, on personal relationships, on finance, even a house, land. I mean, it's a very detailed course, a very expansive course. And I had, and even our phobias. So I think I had once mentioned also said, some of our shadow self and phobias that we have, she helped us to, with various activities and practices which she gets done. And I've actually recovered from those phobias and contracts. So I'm truly blessed to have taken that course.
But I want to know, are you doing it for others also?
Yes.
Okay, because I have been doing for others and I've been doing the healing on what I know my healing. Because I do the subconscious mind healing, plus I'm a pranic healer. So, and I've learned many more modalities, but I always had the curiosity that why Akashic doesn't teach you their way of healing. Supposing an unknown person comes who doesn't know healing, how is he going to do it?
Exactly.
So that was my question all the time, but nobody answered that.
In fact, my connection with Akashic Record with Siddhi began that I took an Akashic reading. So that's when I thought that, she in fact encouraged that, you can heal yourself and you can heal others. And all the questions that you have can get answers yourself. I enrolled. So then eventually I was able to do it for myself and others. Because it's a master's course. So you get entire gambit you are taught.
So that's what, I thought that somewhere I'm lacking, where, I want to become a perfectionist in this. Then only I can, because I'm such a person, unless I don't know anything thoroughly, I will not claim it.
Absolutely. And that's only a good right way to approach this.
Yeah. So I thought she would be the best person, though I'd approached her, I think, last year when she said, "How do you know that I teach Akashic?" I said, "Well, I went to your website and I saw that she does it." And that is why, I wanted to learn from her. But then I had these queries in the meantime when I'd learned from others. Still I thought something is incomplete.
That's how I met her. I mean, I approached her. That, there's always something left. You feel incomplete. I felt incomplete with my previous course.
In fact, now I got the answer also to do it with her, but again, I am double checking with her.
And I will, I mean, I've practically done every course with Siddhi, which she has in her package. So I can swear by her Akashic
No,
record.
I know that she's very good. She's an excellent mentor.
Goddess. These are the
Yes,
three.
said that I was waiting for her, and I was very glad that when she announced the Akashic, I said, let me see her webinars, and they're totally different, But still, back of my mind, I had these queries, which I thought when I call her, she doesn't, because she's so busy traveling or something. I said, this is the best time when I can talk to her, That.
Yeah, I think that's a contract she has to work as she confessed.
Yeah, I know she said that. Yeah.
All the best on this incredible.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chandrima ji. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. So, Poonam ji, I hope I've answered all your questions.
Yeah. And I also wanted to know, like this soul contract thing, supposing we are doing for a client, we have to give them the statements and all that.
Yes, I'll give you an entire package of things that you can give it to your clients or handhold them through this journey. Or if they are not able to do certain things, what could you do for them?
I'll do on the Zoom with them.
No, no, no. If they are not able to do certain things for themselves,
Huh.
what should you be doing? That also I'll teach you.
Okay, okay.
What should
Because
you be
I
doing?
want full support. I told you I have done with
I
2 people.
intend to make you an Akashic master.
Yes, please, because I
Yes.
have done, and see, I don't tell people that because I do the healing myself. They ask, "Kya dikha, kya hua?" So all that I can tell, but I don't know how to go to so many lives, so many days. That is it. So I feel it's not enough to tell people. That is what
Right.
it is. But I know that you are so good that you will do. But
Thank you
I
so much.
need your support also. Is that it?
I'm there to support.
Yeah,
That's
please.
why I'm
Please.
sitting here.
No,
Yes,
I'm
do not worry.
requesting you that please don't leave us. You have done the course and khatam.
Uh, okay, just 1 second.
No, no,
This
I don't want any more. I'm telling
I
you.
want people who have learnt under me anything to shout out and say, "Do you get support after you
No, no,
learnt
I'm
anything?" You
just requesting you
yes.
because see, 2 बार मैंने किया. So
Mm.
if I'm not
The thing
satisfied,
is, okay, the way to reach me is either to reach in the group or a number that I'll share with you,
yeah,
and
please,
that
because
is
I
pretty
don't have
swift.
your team
Yeah.
number. Otherwise, I would have called them.
So that is the number. When you reach out, people send voice notes or
Huh.
people send uh, whatever that I need to clarify this. So group is the best place. You can just get very quick response because if I'm not there, my team
Yeah,
keeps
others
on
can help.
checking
Yeah.
as to okay, इस group में message आया है, why don't you respond to this? इस group में message आया है, why don't you? And that happens very swiftly. Yeah.
So then we don't need to do the soul contract workshop.
And no, but if you still want to participate and go into a double journey of while I learn this, I want to be resolving this, it's an amazing workshop.
Okay.
So it's not a workshop where you learn, it's a workshop where you heal. So those people who had questions regarding the first package of soul contract, this is a participative and experience workshop where you come in, you are given today's task, just follow.
Okay.
That's it. And this itself brings in a lot of awakening, a lot of soul release or contract release work. And once these 45 days are over, repeat them. And that you can do on your own. Now you have all the material, you have all the support, you have all the answer. Go on repeating for days and an entire year, your life will change.
But you will be teaching us this in the Akashic, na?
Yes, I will be.
Then
Absolutely. Then
we
you don't need. No,
yeah.
you don't need. I'm just giving an idea to people who
Yeah.
would want.
Okay, okay, ठीक है.
Hmm. Annapurneshwari ji,
Thank you.
yes.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Annapurneshwari ji, I'm just giving you your answer. Yes, there will be workshop after 6 months. However, I cannot assure you of any packages, but yes, please stay connected. Rajeshwari ji, answering your question. If you opt for package 2 but not able to attend, yes, recordings will be provided, will be available for you for a year. Yeah. And I hope I've answered all the questions. Can Akashic Records help nullify generational curses? Yes, they reduce. They reduce for sure. And a lot of people who have learned under me have worked on Kala Sarpa Dosh, who have worked on Pitra Dosh, who have worked on other um, doshas that are in Kundli to heal through Akasha, through the realm of Akasha. It does make a great difference. It does give you an insight of why this happened, what happened, which generation did it happen. Yeah, but nullifying is a large task. Whether it nullifies completely or it reduces its effect, it is something that can be worked upon time. So with Akashic, people have seen results from 15 days of doing this, 15 to 20, to 3 months to 6 months. And I know a person who's taken 1.5 months to turn around one aspect of the life because you don't know how many lifetimes of promises, curses, contracts are you holding in that are active right now. And that you'll know only when you're doing it. Yeah. So you will get these ideas when you move into this. Right. Any other questions that I can answer for you? So just would want all of you to know that the prices go up every second day. And this is how our systems have been so far. And we maintain this sanctity that if we are offering something to first comers, that remains very true to its own nature. And then the prices go up. So those of you who are considering to take up one, two, or any of the workshop or the bundle, do not wait. Some of you have done Akashic before and you asked me whether I can take up the other learnings. Yes, you can. You can take them as individual workshops. You already know of the date, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Will we have enough practice session? Of course. Again, I'm just telling you and repeating that I intend to make you masters. Yeah. So it's not like, okay, I've given you all the material and you're on your own. Never happens in my class, whether it is a small class, whether it is a intermediate class like this, or it is the large class like Dragon Master. I never leave anyone just like that. The class, any of my class does not get over unless and until everyone has learned everything. Yeah, so do not worry about that. And even when the class is over and you've learned, and then you have questions, I'll be there to help you, support you, guide you. Don't worry. Yeah. Thank you. Can we get readings to clear this instead of joining? Of course, you can get readings to clear this. There are Akashic record readings available on our website, yanashealingstudio.in. Sorry, you can book a reading for you. We will give you a slot according to what suits you, what suits me, and do a reading for you. Yeah. Any other questions here? You're welcome. All right. With this, I pray that all of us are helped, supported by our Akashic keepers, and we release our contract work sooner than we think. And my prayer and request to all of you. Okay, sorry, I see questions. Date for what?
I think she's asking for date of Golden Akash of Dragon Siddhi.
Yeah, just give me a second. The Golden Dragon of Akasha is going to be happening on 10th of August, 2:30 p.m. onwards. So it's not going to be just 2 hours. It might take longer than 2 hours, 3 hours. So 2:30 p.m. onwards, keep yourself free on 10th of August. We are going to be doing a lot of exercises, attunement, and detailed work with Golden Dragon. Any other questions that I can answer for you?
You have answered all the questions, Siddhi.
Thank you so much. Thank you. One request to all of you today, what you learned had releases on the call. You've seen people just feel lighter within minutes. You yourself have tried. So do not stop your work on soul contracts. What you've learned today is a great beginning to transform your life from the root level, from the soul level. Take this forward in highest good. Take this forward and tell me in 21 days, 30 days, 3 months as to how you feel and how you're going by this journey. Wish you all the very best and pray that the gods, your guides, support you all through this and help you resolve your life's contracts for this life and many lives to come. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll take your leave and see you around in my upcoming webinars. Some of them are going to be about runes and something new that is coming around for the first time. I'll keep it a surprise. Thank you so much for joining. See you all.